wash. So we call it like the surgery blues or the greens, like the hut towel, you know, the surgery towel that you dried your hands with, the gown, or any of the little pack stuff that's not, this is disposable, this the outside wrap. All the other stuff you'll wash all the greens, the surgery stuff together, and wash it before the towels. The reason why, what happens when you wash a bunch of towels? What do you have on your clothes? A lot of lint. We don't want to have lint. We want to have as less as possible as lint. Okay? So that's just washing. How many of y'all know how to check your oil in your vehicle?
I do.
Okay.
The light turned on.
Yeah, I say that and I get fussed at.
Yeah, no, you take a dipstick and you pull it.
All right, so in order to have steam, we have to have water, right? So if you, all the way back here, oh, I'm never going to be able to see that. Oh, there, we have steps somewhere too. Or you can climb the counter.
Say the same thing.
So take this out and you'll wipe it down and then put it back in and pick it up. So when you do that, you'll be able to see where the level is. Okay.
Not good.
So our level is about halfway. We have a line down here that says min and a line up here that says max. So anywhere in between that, you're good. Remember, this is distilled water that we put in here. So once you have verified that your machine has enough water, and you can properly get that back in there, make sure it's turned on, which obviously it's on, you're gonna load up your autoclave. You're not gonna stack stuff too heavy. Like you're not gonna put two big packs on top of each other. You might be able to put a gallon pack on top of another pack, or the paper packs you can stack. And there are 2 trays, and it's pretty deep, so you can fit quite a bit in here. Whenever you're doing this, don't let anything touch the barrel, the side of the barrel, because it can burn. So once you have everything locked, put in really well, we're gonna close this, we're gonna hand tighten it. And the instructions right here if you forget. Don't do it too super tight because everything's gonna expand and you're gonna mess your seals up in here, okay? So once you have it hand tightened, that's pretty good, it's not going anywhere. Come over here and choose whatever you're gonna use, which our packs look like the little shirt emblem. And then the only thing you have to do is hit start, which I'm not gonna hit start right now. The autoclave takes about 45 minutes to an hour. If you start this autoclave, which you'll need to start it, at the end of surgery and everything's in here, stay with it. Don't come back the next day to open it, because even though it's going to technically stop being sterile, well, as far as like running the autoclave system, like the massive amount of heat and steam, it's still going to have some heat in here, and if you leave it for more than 2 hours, it starts to burn. Like, everything is going to be scorched, and you have to throw it away and restart. It even may tarnish some of the metals in here that's in your packs, which we've learned that the hard way. So stay with your autoclave, okay? When we go to clean our instruments, if you want, this whole table comes up. I'm not going to lift it right now, but you can see where Lauren has written tap water, distilled water and cleaner, tap water again, and distilled water at the end. So do you remember that video on how to clear for your instruments? The one from like the 70s? Yeah. Yeah.
I remember
the Miltech sponsored video.
Saying that there are specific chemicals that are fucking up.
Right. If you want to go back and watch that, you're welcome to. It's in there. So that's how you're going to clean our instruments. So usually what we do, line out 4 bowls, and you can do it in here if you want. If you want to do it in the surgery prep area, you can. The solid tabletops come off, and to me it's just easier doing it in there. And I don't like to move stuff back and forth. So you have a bowl of just regular tap water, let everything soak, get the funky stuff off, and then you're gonna pour, if you look in here, there's a bunch of bottles in the back, distilled water, and then also it'll say distilled water and cleaner. For each bottle, for each gallon of distilled water, you're gonna put 1 cap of the surgical cleaner, and then just pour that into here, and you let it soak, you'll scrub everything, rinse it with tap water, or in another thing of tap water, and then distill water, okay?
Would you say put with the cap, or is it just the cap?
A cap of the fluid of this.